This is now plantar fascial taping that anyone with plantar fascia problems will know that works quite effectively just to reduce pain. The plantar fascia basically starts from your heel, just where I'm pointing, that little reference point, that's the start with fascia. People often complain of a bone spur, and that's really the origin of where the plantar fascia starts from. It then runs in like a fan shape from each of the toes down to that same bony spur point on your heel. The plantar fascia is like this tough fibrous band that works like a hammock to support the arch of your foot. If the muscles are weak or not working well, then a lot more pressure gets placed on the fascia and gets very painful. You can use some quite simple taping techniques. This is one option that I tend to favour, where you support the fascia itself. So the foot in neutral, we're thinking about again the reference points and what we're trying to support. That's why I've drawn that fan on the foot. And now I'm just applying with a 38mm, I'm applying a good simple anchor. So that's our starting point. Again, making sure the skin's clean. Now I use a 25mm tape, and this is where we're starting to really support and roll up tension through the plantar fascia. So start immediately, so on the inside, wrap around and support that through. I'm not applying too much tension, but just sufficiently enough to support that and stop the fascia from collapsing down when you weight bear. If you pull up too hard, then you'll find that your foot often will go numb or will be very uncomfortable to the person taping. Again, you see the fan that I've applied from the lateral border through the inside, and I'll do the same from the outside, up, roll through. Working from the anchor, around, finishing each one as I'm going. My standard process is to use 2 or 3 from each side, just increasing tension and fanning out as I'm going. That's fixed in place. Making again sure you always pat that into place, so good tape adhesive. Now 38mm, and that we roll it around from the anchor on the inside to the anchor through the outside. Roll it through, keeping good pressure as we're going. Again, rolling through. A second one, working way slowly forward up the foot. Just getting my lines there to make sure that again, not too much creasing. Probably just apply one more to, which I didn't. Now fixing off, anchoring that around. I'm going to use a wrap tape, then use the 38mm rigid tape to hold that in place so that you don't get too much constriction through your forefoot as your foot expands under weight bearing. You normally just apply, as I'm showing here, apply it immediately and then just crease it a little bit. We'll see that in a moment. I've just applied, just crease it through the centre, and as you weight bear, that allows your foot to expand. In this case, I'll also use a wrap, so I'll wrap that around using a 50mm wrap, and that's again just covering all those endpoints to make sure anything where the skin and the tape mix, that they're all covered off nicely. Done.